Waking up next to you, we'll be sharing our secrets, making dreams come true. Let's have a toast for the lovers. We'll tumble round in the snow, and my heart's going boom, boom, boom. You're so beautiful. What a night. Can you feel it too? Girl, I won't let you go.
Hey guys, welcome to Slaying Saturdays. I hope you guys are having a great week. Today we're doing DIY and a dinner and a DIY. But yeah, here's the thing. I am still going through the Christmas decorations and all this stuff. And guys, I don't want to spend any more money on Christmas decorations. I'm freaking over it. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. And I'm not gonna be like, it doesn't spark joy. I just don't want to spend money on decorations. I have gifts to buy and stuff, but I need to get a couple more things for my house. And I was looking for some centerpieces for my table, and I like to buy stuff that I can reuse. If you've seen last year's DIY videos, I kept a majority. The one with all the greenery, I actually gave that to my mother-in-law, but the other ones are I still have them. And I have nothing to go with this year's theme, okay? So I was looking around at I went to Hobby Lobby, and even with their sale, it was still really expensive. It was $40. And then obviously Home Goods, TJ Maxx, out of this park. And then where else did I look at? Michael's, which was overpriced as well. So we gonna make our own. Here's what I'm thinking. So this is what I did. Some stuff's from the Dollar Tree, some stuff's from Michael's. These should end up costing me probably because there's going to be 2 of them. Should cost me for both of them, probably about 17 bucks, which is not bad. Okay, maybe even less, we'll see. But what I did is I went to Michael's and I picked up these Christmas boxes. They did have some at the Dollar Tree, so don't go to Michael's like I did. But they were for $4 and I got them for 2. So I bought 2 of them. They just have the little lid, because they are a box with the lid. Okay, so I'm gonna just put the box down here, the lid down here, okay? You with me? Then I went to the good old Dollar Tree and I bought some of these little foam things, because we're gonna stick the foam in the box. Miss Benny. Okay, so we got 2 of them. 2 boxes. Then, let me show you some other stuff I got from the Dollar Tree later, but hold on. Then I got some flowers, just some white and these ones that have little acorns on them and stuff. Some red, what are these called? Poinsettias. And then I'm pretty sure these are poinsettias too. Yeah, poinsettias, but these ones are kind of iridescent. So I got some of those. I got some of these little what are you doing? Just trying to take the stoppers off the bottom of the shears. I got some of these little ornament balls in red. I got some peppermint candies, because I don't know what I'm doing with those yet, but I figured I'll grab them. I also got a few packs of these candy canes. Freaking Dollar Tree gets me all the time. So anyways, that's what I got. I got some other stuff too, but for that, okay? Also, let me show you, pause. We're gonna do DIYs with the girls today too, and these are just little crafts. My daughters are off the whole week of Thanksgiving. My oldest daughter, the high schooler, she's only off Thursday, Friday. She has a half day on Wednesday. So it's gonna be a long week. So I wanted to do some little things with them, and we're still decorating little things. And I thought, you know what, we're actually having their birthday party the 7th, because one's on the 4th and one's on the 9th of December. Sophie's the 4th, Becky's the 9th. And I thought, it'd probably be fun for them to have out their own Christmas decorations. So I got them these little 3D craft, what are they called? Christmas cottage and a little gingerbread house. Makes one. I don't know what the parts are called, but yeah. So this was $5. They both were $5 each. So my idea is, oh yeah. So then I went to the Hobby Lobby, which everybody was at the Hobby Lobby today. Why? Why were y'all there? I don't know. But first thing I got were these little curly bows. So cute, right? So I got these. I got 2 of them. These were 50% off. All the Christmas stuff is 50% off everywhere, okay? So they were $2 each. And then I got these little sticks little picks things. I got 4 of these. These were $1.99 and 50% off. So I picked up 4 of those. Hope you guys can see where I'm going here. And then I picked up 4 of these, if I can, there's 3. I got 4 of these like little things to stick in there. These were $1.99 and they were 50% off. And then I got these, and these were in the floral. I got 4 of them, aren't they pretty? These were 99 cents and 50% off. So good deals. Who the hell is doing their damn yard right now? You know, I'm trying to do a video. If you guys have been here before and you remember my neighbor that always beeps like to go when she's gonna get picked up, she'll like lay on the horn. Well, this said neighbor also is having her lawn done right now. And it makes me sad because it's an old couple. Like they're old, like they're probably great grandparents, and they're doing their lawn, and it makes me, it's a husband and wife, and they like break my heart. Like I go over there and like say hi to them all the time. They're just so cute. But okay, anyways. So what we're going to do is take these boxes with the little foamy things in there, and I want to make an arrangement, right? Like, work with me here because you guys know I'm not very artsy, but I try. We're gonna do like some of those and maybe one of these and kind of do like this, right? And then stick it in here. And then I'm gonna fill the bottom so you don't see it with these little frillies. What do you think? Are you with it? Are you guys here for it? We'll see. Okay, so we have our box and our foam. I'm just gonna drop that in there. And we're going to start taking the price tags off of everything because that's annoying. So I have them in here, and I'm just gonna kinda intertwine so it doesn't look like 2 separate bouquets. So I feel like everything is, it's not like a slap of red and a slap of white. Like I want everything to be like really mixed up nicely. It's looking a little sad. Let's see if we can fill it up, okay? I never buy enough green, but either I have too much or I have too little. And that one just came off. So we got our little shimmery pick here. And I want it to look like decent all around. So I'm going to put one on this side. Again, guys, it's not my my favorite pastime, doing DIYs. I just try to do things to where they look nice for my home and they're affordable, because I know we're trying to keep up with all these people on the YouTube, okay? Because I see girls, they're decorating their kids' rooms, like full out decorating, like I did for my damn house, like for my living room. Like they got themes. My kids got a little tree in there. That's about it, you know? Like, I ain't trying to do all that. I think they would rather have Christmas presents than me decorating their bedroom. It looks nice though. They do a really good job. Like they're really good at it. But y'all ain't got it like the Joneses. Am I doing this right? So then you just kind of look back at it, kind of see, what do you think? You look at it and you're like, would I buy this, or this is like a piece of crap? And then you're like, oh no, I probably would pick it up. I would, you know, give them a couple bucks for it. And you know, I'm happy with mediocrity with these DIYs. And then I'm taking my little guy here, and I'm gonna kind of open it up a little bit. Maybe open that up a little too much. Just kind of make it a little bit full. And I'm gonna stick it right here. Right there. And then we got a little room for the other one on this side. What are you guys thinking? Is this looking ridiculous? Hey, also be nice, because we all aren't Martha Stewart's, okay? That's why I'm also throwing in a cook with me, because I don't want you guys to think I'm ridiculous and be like, Danielle, we gotta say goodbye to you, friend, because you don't know what the hell you're doing. So I'm gonna reprieve myself with dinner because I know how to cook something. Maybe I'm not a DIYer, but I definitely can cook dinner. Okay? So here's that. Okay. In my head, this was looking real nice. Also, my Hobby Lobby was picked the hell over. Like, people are definitely decorating when I went the first time, I was like the only one and people were giving me dirty looks. So I'm just kind of putting it in where I notice that there's no like spots, okay? So I got one right there, and I'm probably gonna put one right over here. I had another DIY in mine too, but they didn't have any of the stuff I needed for it, and I was over it. So here it's kind of, this looks like coral. What was I thinking when I picked this one up? It looks like SpongeBob coral. I blame my mother because she hypes me up with my DIY. She's like, oh my God, yes, that's gonna look so good. You're so good at that. And I was like, thanks, Mom. Okay, so here is kind of how that's, I mean, I guess it doesn't look too bad. It's not too janky, right? Here is how it's looking so far, okay? So I like the placement of the red things. Don't forget, we are gonna use some of these, and we're probably gonna throw in some of these as well. Maybe we'll just, I'm thinking, should we just take them and try to stick them in? Would it show off the top of the, that might look cute, yeah. So maybe we'll just, I think we'll fill it up. We're gonna glue this to the bottom of the box, but I think like, what if we like kind of just stuck these in there? These are actual ornaments though. I was trying to get the candy, but for some reason, it's not cool to have red and white candy canes anymore. Everybody has like baby blue candy canes and black candy canes, and I'm like, look, Dollar Tree, I'm gonna need you to stop. Let's kind of use this and fill up the bottom. I'm just gonna pull the little staple off, and we're just gonna use the twine, or like the ribbon, the curly ribbon, and we're just gonna, oh my God, it's starting to look actually really cute. I thought this was gonna look like really bad, and I was gonna embarrass myself on the internet, but that's okay. There's always room for embarrassment another day. All right, I'm just shoving it into the box. I'm kind of having some stick out, but still making sure I cover up like the green foam, you know? Okay, so here is how it's looking. Kind of just giving you a little, always pull over the ribbon so you can see there's just a little bit of everything. Very fun, very Christmassy. So just, you can kind of angle these ribbons the way you want. So like I said, I'm using them to make it look full, and then you can see some candy canes, and it has some heights with those red picks. So, and there's some iridescence with the flowers. What do you guys think? I'm gonna add, I'm wondering if I should add these or not. Maybe just a few kind of around. Okay, so what I ended up doing is I'm just gonna put a little, a couple of these like little mini disco ball ornaments, and I'm actually sliding them on these little like decorative ball things here, just to kind of give like a little light. It's gonna hit the light and it'll kind of get somebody's eye, you know. That's what I'm hoping, at least. If you were, you know, you do what you want. You could do pinks, and you could even do like burlap flowers. If you're doing, they have the little red truck boxes. I seen them at Michael's. I don't know if they have them at Dollar Tree, but they definitely have the red truck boxes if you wanted to do, and you could do like burlap and like maybe some checkerboard print. Okay, so what I've been doing is I ran downstairs to my basement and I found like some of my picks from last year, and I'm just kind of cutting them and then pulling up the leaf, and I'm using them as filler just so it doesn't look so bare at the bottom. And then I'm just kind of swinging it around and seeing, like, I think right here can use a little. And these are just like, I don't even know what these are called. They still have them at the Dollar Tree because I've seen them. It's just, I knew I had them because I'm like a sucker for Dollar Tree florals. But yeah, so just adding little bits. I was even thinking of maybe adding some of these for my Christmas tree, and then just giving it a little extra. I might just see see how it looks. I think it's too much. Yeah, I think we'll leave it out. Cause see, that's another thing I do is I go extra. So I sent a picture of it to Paige and she was impressed. So if she's impressed, then I'm like, okay, it doesn't look that bad. I could show it to everybody. Okay, my friends, here is our DIY. I think this is the second one. But yeah, so I just kind of pieced in some stuff together. As you can see, we still got our box, all of our string, and then I just added, you know, whatever I found kind of around the house. But just little picks. Everything's pretty much from the Dollar Tree except for, you know, these little springs and stuff. But I think it came out really, really cute. I did some fillers down here, some red glitter acorns or pine cones, not acorns. Stop it, Benny. And you know, we got the candy canes, and we also have some silver ones, some glittery picks. Very much traditional Christmas colors. If you guys wanted to add in like the Santa hat, Benny, stop. You guys could always add in whatever you want, even like the elf feet or the Santa hats or the big peppermint candy. Everything that I was looking for today, guys, was really, really picked over, and I wanted to keep my budget to a minimum. But if you guys, Benny, if you guys wanted to, you know, spend more, you could, you know. You can make it as much or as little as you want according to your budget. That's what I kind of like about these Christmas DIYs. But I ended up just doing one on this is my dining room table. So I'll give you a little view here. I have one on my dining room table. That runner is from the Target, it's not Dollar Spot, like Bullseye or whatever. I think it was $5. So I have this one on my, you know, my little kitchen or my living room table, my coffee table. You can see my tree in the back and Benny's bone and all the things. But yeah, so I thought it came out really, really nice. And they kind of go together because everything's kind of in the same room. So you'll see, like, here's my living room table, and then there's my kitchen table. So it kind of goes. But I'm still looking out to make this one more of these. So my mom really liked it too. So I wonder if I end up making my other one, I'll probably give one of these to my mom because she really liked it. My mom's hosting Christmas this year. So I'll give her one for her house. But yeah, I called her and I was like, Mom, what do you think? She's like, that looks so good. And I was like, okay, Mom. So, you know, that's for Mom hyping us up. But all right, let's start cooking dinner. It's going to be an Instapot meal because who's here for Instapot? It's going to be keto, but it's also going to be real damn good. So, all right, let's continue on with this day. So we are getting ready to cook dinner, and we are going to do a soup tonight, and it's going to be super easy because we are using my best friend. This is my Instapot, and since you guys had just seen that Instapot dinner recipe, I think it was on Wednesday, we've been really getting down together. So we are going to start off, we're making cheeseburger soup. Did I tell you that? But we're going to hit the saute on there, and we're going to brown up. I have an onion, and I have about 1.5 pounds of ground beef. This is the 88% lean ground beef. So we're going to brown up the ground beef and the onion together. So I'm going to chop this up really quickly. Our ground beef, I'm just going to kind of break it up real quick in here, and then I'll toss in my onions. So we're going to brown this up until it's like almost cooked through. So the recipe I'm going to link for you guys is not an Instapot recipe. It's a, what do you call that? Just like a regular like stovetop recipe, but we're gonna make it one because we cool like that. The only thing is I'm just gonna saute everything in here, and then we're going to set it for pressure for 10 minutes after we're done. And that's all. That's the only big difference. And we're gonna cross our fingers because I'm acting like I really know what I'm doing, but I really don't. And yeah, so we're gonna let this cook up. We're gonna throw them onions in there. Yeah, so I'm getting some ingredients together. We are gonna put a little Worcestershire, some heavy cream, some cream cheese. What else do we need? Some seasoning. Let's see. They call for chicken. We're using, they actually call for chicken broth. We're using beef bone broth because it's better for you because we have that keto. And we need some shredded cheese, And I got some ground mustard. I actually picked that up today for this reason. We are going to use a fresh head of cauliflower. Because Thanksgiving is like next week, cauliflower, all the vegetables were really cheap. I just picked these up today. These were 38 cents a pound. And then I also got some asparagus for 99 cents a pound. And then I got something else. What else did I get? Oh, Brussels sprouts, and those were also 99 cents a pound. So I was stocking up on my veggies. I'm actually going to cut up everything and then freeze some so I can like save it for later. But I'm actually, while this stuff's browning up, I'm going to start breaking these up into florets. So I'm going to get my big cutting board out and get to work. Also, I'm like really excited that everybody's getting into using their Instapot right now, since I've been like using mine, because that way we can share recipes. I honestly think I'm going to buy one of these for like everybody in my family though. Like, I did not know what I was missing. Oh, also, okay, let's touch on this real quick. People were asking if I knew how to get the smell out of the lid, and everybody says to buy additional like rings, like seal rings, because that's what holds the smell into your Instapot. So, because you can make like desserts in here too, and like yogurts. So definitely invest in an additional ring. If you guys have any other things to invest in, let me know. Okay, so the meat is almost cooked up here. So I'm going to add in the seasonings and the broth. Again, this is going to be me thinking I'm a tough girl and I really know how to use the Instapot, and we're gonna wing it. So, I found a recipe that I like the ingredients, Italian seasoning, and I'm going to do 2 tablespoons. I'm going to take 1 tablespoon of ground mustard. I'm going to give this just a stir, just to season everything up really nicely. Cracks of ground pepper. I'm going to take 4 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And next I'm going to take 2 cups of Monterey Jack cheese. So 2 cups of shredded Monterey Jack cheese. I am going to, pressure cook 10 minutes, boom. And then we'll hit a quick release at 10 minutes, okay? All right, I'm gonna clean up my mess and then we'll be back. Okay, so I turned this off. Now, hold on. Now we're gonna have to quick release. We gotta get ready for it. So what I do, because I have it all by my, like, I don't want it to like warp the paint, so I kind of turn it. This is what I do. Oh, it's already starting to bubble. So I put on some oven mitts and I get Leo. I get Leo's. These are the long ones too. Like, I'm not playing. This is like, and then I come, I'm taking you guys with me. Look. Hold on. Safety first. It's just about done. You can hear it starting to de-sizzle. I did cut up some fresh tomato if you wanted, Leo wanted to put it, and some pickle. If you have bacon, that would be really great to throw on top of here, but we ran out. Yes, I have to go to Costco, but do I want to go to Costco the week of Thanksgiving? Absolutely not. What we're going to add now is about 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, okay? So, I hope this doesn't look terrible. You guys ready? Oh, okay. It's all good. It's all good. We'll bring it in so y'all can see what we got. It's bubbling. It looks good. Nice, very nice. Yes, and the cauliflower is nice and soft too, guys. But it's not like mush. That's what I really love about the Instapot, is it doesn't turn everything to like mush. I feel like the crock pot, like, you have to cook it only on like for 4 hours, and some people, you know, they are going to work, so they don't have, they want to be able to put it in when they leave, you know, but no one wants like straight mush all the time, you know. So I'm gonna add in steady boil when you put that like mixture in there, because you want it to like break up and kind of disperse. Yeah, this is really starting to thicken up now. You could see it. If you guys looked, you remember what it looked like when we in, now it's getting nice and thick. So I would put a little bit more salt in here, but it's good. All right, hell yeah, this is really, really good. Definitely, guys, I will link the video, the recipe for this video, like the recipe I follow loosely. As far as the Instapot settings, you kind of just seen what I did. I just kind of threw it on for about, just to make it a little bit more thicker and creamier. But it was worth it, because this is so good. I'm really bad. Like, I'm just gonna sit here and eat. But anyways, I hope you guys like this dinner in a DIY type deal. Get you in the Christmas spirit. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thank you guys for tuning us. So make sure you guys are here next Saturday. Make sure you're here all the time, because I love having you here. But if you're here for all the things that are, like, you know, not really all the keto related, you're gonna want to be here. It's gonna be real good. But all right, guys, I love you so much. Do not forget to subscribe if you're new here. Hey, what's up? My name is Danielle. We do Slaying Saturdays during the Christmas season. We touch on keto a few times during the week, and we touch on everything that is anything in our everyday life. I would love for you to make sure that you subscribe to my channel. I would love for you to join our crew. We're real friends around here. We'd love to have you. It's a good place to be. So yeah, with all that being said, I'm gonna eat this soup because, like, I keep looking at it. But I love you guys, and I will see y'all in the next one. Take it easy, friends.
No, I can't wait for the weekend. Waking up next to you, we'll be sharing a secret.